Wake up and chase your dream. You say you want success. You say you want to be great. You say you want to live the life you've always imagined. But let me ask you this. What are you doing about it? Are you waking up every single morning with fire in your belly, or are you hitting the snooze button on your goals? Because let me tell you something. Dreams don't come true while you're sleeping. They come true when you get up and fight for them. There's no elevator to success. You got to take the stairs, one step at a time. No shortcuts, no cheat codes, no handouts. Just you, your grind, and your God-given potential. People look at greatness and think it just happens. That somehow someone woke up one day and became a champion. That's a lie. Greatness is forged in the dark. It's built in the lonely hours when nobody's watching. It's built when you keep going after you fail, after you've fallen, after you've cried, and still keep pushing. You want it? Then prove it. Stop talking about what you're going to do and start doing it. Talk is cheap. Your grind speaks louder than words ever could. Don't tell me you're hungry. Let me see you starve for it. Let me see you wake up early, stay up late, sacrifice, and sweat for it. Let me see you stay disciplined when it's inconvenient. That's the difference between the people who dream and the people who achieve. You gotta want as bad as you want to breathe.
And that's not just a line.
That's real, because if you want it that bad, then nothing to stop you. Not failure, not fear, not opinions, not circumstances. You gotta be willing to die for your dream. That's how deep it's gotta be. It's gotta live in your blood, in your bones, in your soul. Every heartbeat should remind you what you're chasing. Let me ask you something. What's your why? Because if your why is strong enough, your how will figure itself out when the pain comes, and it will come. Your why is what pulls you through. When you feel like quitting, when your body's tired, when your mind's screaming you give up, your why is what silences the noise. Your why is what separates the good from the great. And don't you dare get it twisted. There will be obstacles. There will be people who doubt you. There will be days where you question yourself. But hear me, those are the moments that define you. Not the days when everything is easy. Not the days when everything's going your way, but the days when everything's going wrong. And you still show up. That's what builds character. That's what builds legacy. See, you've got something special inside you, something unique. But nobody's going to discover it for you. Nobody's going to hand you your destiny. You got to dig it out of yourself. You got to fight for it every day. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. It's going to stretch you. It's going to test your limits. But that's the price of greatness. That's the price of success. Too many people are comfortable being average. They settle. They let fear whisper in their ear and tell them what they can't do. They let life beat them into submission. But not you. Not anymore. You've been living below your potential for too long. It's time to wake up. It's time to shake the world. It's time to become the person you were created to be. You think greatness is about talent? No, greatness is about consistency. It's about showing up on the days you don't feel like it. It's about doing the work when nobody's watching. It's about pushing past your limits every single day. You want to be the best and start acting like it? Start moving like it? Start believing it. Nobody's going to believe in your dream more than you. That's your responsibility. You got to hold that vision even when it's blurry, even when no one else can see it. You got to feed that dream daily, protect it, water it, speak life into it. Don't let your environment dictate your ambition. Don't let your current situation define your destination. Where you are right now is not where you're going to stay unless you choose to. So stop waiting for a right time. There is no perfect moment. The time is now. Right now, get up, get focused, get committed. Start moving toward your dream today, not tomorrow, not next week, not when things settle down. You don't need more time. You need more time. You need more intensity, more discipline, more grit. And don't you dare let fear steal your future. Fear is a liar. Fear is a thief. It will rob you of your purpose if you let it. You got to confront it. You got to walk through it. You got to look it in the face and say, you will not win. Because fear only grows when you feed it. But faith moves mountains. Faith turns dreams into reality. And faith comes from putting in the work. You're not too young. You're not too old. You're not too late. You are right on time. If you start now, if you take ownership, if you commit to the process, stop trying to microwave your way to success. This is an instant, slow cooked excellence. This is a journey. And every day, every step, every setback is part of it. So if you're tired, good. it means you're working. If you're frustrated, good, it means you're growing. If you're scared, good, it means you're on the edge of a breakthrough. Don't run from those feelings. Embrace them. Embrace them. Use them. Let them fuel you. You are not average. You were not born to be mediocre. You've got greatness in you. You've got a purpose on this earth, and the world needs what you got. But it's not going to show up by accident. You got to decide. You got to decide. You got to commit. You got to execute. So stop waiting. Stop making excuses. Stop dreaming and start doing. The world is waiting on your greatness, and greatness doesn't wait. Greatness doesn't sleep. Greatness wakes up, puts in the work, and takes what's already yours. Wake up and chase your dream. Somebody's going for you. Wake up and chase your dream. That's not just a motivational slogan. When you hear that alarm clock, when your feet hit the ground, that's the first test of the day. Are you going to lie there and let your potential slip away again? Or are you going to get up and chase what's already inside of you? Every morning is an opportunity, but most people treat it like an inconvenience. They hit snooze not just on their clock, but on their purpose, on their vision, on their life. Let me be clear. You were not put on this earth to be average. You were not created just to survive, to go through the motions, to play it safe, to make it to the weekend. You were created to dominate, to lead, to inspire, to build something with your life that leaves a mark long after you're gone. But here's the truth most people don't want to face. Potential is useless if you don't apply pressure. You can have all the talent in the world, all the gifts, all the dreams. But if you don't do the work, it doesn't matter. Greatness is never handed out. It's earned, fought for, built day by day, choice by choice. Some of you keep waiting for the perfect time, the perfect setup, the perfect mood. That moment doesn't exist. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who work. It doesn't reward intentions. It rewards execution. You've got to wake up every single day and take steps toward your dream. Even when you're tired, even when you're broke, even when you feel like nobody believes in you. Because the truth is, it's not their job to believe in you. It's yours. Your dream, your responsibility. If you don't protect it, if you don't feed it, if you don't chase it, who will? You think it's supposed to be easy. You think chasing your dream is some fairy tale journey filled with sunshine and success? No, it's hard. It's hard. It's brutal. It will stretch you in ways you didn't think possible. It will test your patience, your character, your strength. You will be misunderstood, doubted, criticized. You will lose people. You will fall. You will fail. You will fail. And that's okay because every failure is a step forward. Every no brings you closer to your yes. Every time you get knocked down and get back up, you get stronger, more focused, more dangerous, more ready. Some of you are stuck because you're trying to skip steps. You want the reward without the grind. You want the blessing without the process. But life doesn't work like that. The climb is part of the calling. The wait is part of the wisdom. The resistance what builds the resilience. Stop praying for things you're not prepared to care. You say you want to be great, then prove it. Then prove it. Every day. Not just when it feels good. Not just when it's convenient. It's convenient, but when it's uncomfortable, when it's painful, when nobody's watching. Because those are the moments that matter most. The ones in the dark, when it's just you and your doubt, you and your discipline, you and your dream. That's where champions are made. In the silence, in the unseen, in the repetition. Success isn't sexy. It's consistent. It's doing the right thing over and over until the results show up. It's boring. It's lonely, but it works. And if you want it bad enough, you'll learn to love the grind. You'll fall in love with the process, not just the prize. There are no excuses left. You've been through too much. You've survived too much. You've overcome too much to give up now. The worst days of your life didn't break you. They built you. Every scar, every setback, every storm you thought would destroy you actually shaped you into someone stronger, someone wiser, someone more capable. Don't waste that pain. Don't waste your story. Use it. Let it fuel you. Let it drive you. Let it remind you why you started in the first place. And stop comparing your journey to someone else's. Their success doesn't make you a failure. Their timing doesn't make you late. You're not behind. You're on your own path. But it's up to you to walk it, to own it, to honor it. Your gift is unique. Your calling is specific. And if you don't show up for it, the world misses out. There are people out there waiting on your obedience, waiting on your courage, waiting on your voice, your vision, your purpose. but they can't receive what you don't deliver. So get out of your own way. Stop letting fear make your decisions. Stop letting failure define you. Stop waiting for permission. You don't need it. You were created with everything you need to succeed already inside you. The dream you have is not random. It's divine. It was given to you for a reason. And it's your job to honor it, to chase it with everything you've got, to stop talking and start building, stop fantasizing and start moving. Hey, stop surviving and start living, because you don't get forever. Time is the most valuable currency you have, and you can't get a refund. Every day you waste is a day you'll never get back. So make it count. Wake up and chase your dream like your life depends on it, because it does. Your peace, your legacy, your joy, all of it is tied to you fulfilling the reason you were put on this earth. And don't chase it halfway. Go all in. Burn the plan B. Give it everything. Because once you taste what it feels like to live in your purpose, not just make a living, but make a difference, there's no going back. Once you realize that your gift kit can open doors, change lives, shift atmosphere, you'll never settle again. So this is your wake-up call, your reminder, your challenge. The dream isn't going to chase you. The life you want isn't going to just show up. You got to go get it. You got to wake up with intention, move with urgency, and live with discipline. No more waiting. No more excuses. No more doubt. Just work. Just purpose. Just faith and fire. Wake up and chase your dream like it's the only thing that matters. Because when you finally catch it, you'll realize it was never just about the dream. It was about the person you became on the way to achieving it. The discipline, the courage, the growth, that's the real reward. That's the real success. And the world will be waiting on you. Wake up and chase your dream. That isn't just a catchy phrase. It's not something to post on your social media and forget. It's a demand, a call to action, a declaration that today, not tomorrow, not next week, not when it feels easy, but today is the moment you begin to take responsibility for the life you were meant to live. Too many people are coasting through life waiting for their right time or for a miracle to knock at the door. But success isn't a matter of luck. It's a matter of grit. It's not something you wish for. It's something you fight for. You've got to want it more than you want to breathe. That's not hyperbole. That's the standard. Because the people who achieve extraordinary things in this life don't do it because everything went their way. They do it because they refused to quit when it did. You've got to be obsessed with your dream. Be obsessed with your dream. You've got to be willing to sacrifice comfort, convenience, and sometimes even certainty. This is not a journey for the weak or the lazy. This is for the ones who are tired of settling, tired of waiting, and ready to take control. Let's be real. Your dream is not going to come to light just because you talk about it. Some of you have been talking about your goals for years. You've written them down. You've told your friends. Maybe you even created a vision board. But the truth is, nothing moves until you do. You don't get results from intentions. You get results from action. Every single day, you got to get up and chase it like it's your last shot. Because it might be every day you waste is a day you don't get back. Every morning you sleep in is a moment you surrender to your past. And the question is, are you going to let your past write your future? You got to make a decision, a real one, not a wish, a decision. That means you cut off any other option. No more excuses. No more waiting for someone to save you. Nobody is coming to hand you your dream on a silver platter. That dream, that vision, it was planted in you. You were given that vision for a reason. Not your friends, not your family, you. So don't expect anyone else to understand it. Don't expect applause. Don't expect validation. Your purpose doesn't need permission. And let's not pretend it's easy. It's not. There will be days where you want to quit. Days where you feel like it's not working. Days where it seems like everyone else is moving forward while you're stuck in place. That's normal. That's the process. The struggle is not the sign you're failing. It's the sign you're growing. Pain is the price of progress. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not evolving. You got to learn to embrace the grind. Love the hard days, because that's where the real transformation happens. Not in the spotlight, but in the shadows. Not in the results, but in the repetition. People talk about talent like it's the most important thing. It's not. Talent is nothing without discipline. You can have all the gifts in the world, but if you don't show up and do the work, someone with half your ability and double your hustle will pass you. Talent is just potential. And potential is worthless if it's not activated. You got to stop wasting your gift. Stop sitting on your purpose. Stop waiting to feel ready. You don't need more time. You need more courage. You need more urgency. Wake up. Every morning is an opportunity to prove that you're serious about what you said you want. You can't just say, I want to be successful, and then hit snooze 5 times. That doesn't match. Your habits must reflect your ambition. Your routine must reflect your goals. You can't be casual with your dream. You've got to be obsessed. Ruthless, relentless. It's got to be all day, every day, no matter what life throws at you, because life will throw things at you. That's guaranteed. The question is, will you let that storm break you, or will you let it build you? Fear is going to show up. That's a given, but fear is going to show up. That's a given, but fear isn't the enemy. Comfort is. Fear can be a motivator, mean sharpen your senses, push you to prepare, challenge you to grow. But comfort, that's a dream killer. That's what keeps you stuck. That's what whispers, you've done enough. Just take it easy. But let me ask you this. Have you really done enough? Have you really pushed your limit? Or have you been doing just enough to get by? Just enough to not fail, but not enough to succeed? You've got to demand more from yourself. No one is going to hand you greatness. You got to take it. You got to stop playing small. Stop shrinking your dreams to fit your current situation. That dream was planted in your heart for a reason. And it doesn't matter if it's bigger than your bank account, bigger than your resume, bigger than your current skill set. That's the point. Dreams are supposed to stretch you. They're supposed to scare you because they're meant to grow you. The version of you that will achieve your dream isn't the version of you that's here right now. You've got to evolve. You've got to become stronger, wiser, more focused. That's what this journey is about. Not just achieving the dream, but becoming the person who is worthy of it. Every setback, every failure, every moment of doubt is part of the process. It's part of the story. And if you keep going, if you refuse to quit, one day you're going to look back and realize it was all worth it. The pain, the struggle, the lonely nights, the sacrifices, it was all training, all shaping, all refining you for the moment your breakthrough arrive. And make no mistake, it will arrive. If you stay focused, if you stay hungry, if you stay committed, your time will come. But you've got to trust the process. You've got to stay in the game, because most people don't fail because they lack ability. They fail because they gave up too soon. Don't let that be your story. Don't tap out when you're inches from the finish line. Keep moving, keep believing, keep fighting. Because when you catch that dream, when it becomes real, the world will look at you and say, how did you do it? And you'll smile because you'll know you didn't just wake up. You woke up and chased it every day, no matter what. Wake up and chase your dream with all your heart, with all your energy, with all your soul, because the life you were meant to live is waiting on the other side of effort. Wake up and chase your dream. That's the line that echoes in the hearts of those who refuse to live life on autopilot. That's the cry of champions, the mindset of warriors, the heartbeat of the unstoppable. When you wake up each morning, you're not just opening your eyes to another day. You're being handed a new opportunity to become everything you were created to be. This is not just about surviving. It's about dominating, about rising with intention, grinding with purpose, and chasing your vision with relentless drive. Too many people are asleep in life, even though their eyes are open. They're walking through the world half dead, living paycheck to paycheck, not just with money, but with effort, with belief, with passion. That is today. I don't care where you started. I don't care if you come from the bottom, if you've been broken, abandoned, forgotten. I don't care if they counted you out, laughed at your dreams, told you you'd never make it. That doesn't matter. What matters is what you're willing to do. What matters is how bad you want it. You see, talent is cool. Intelligence is nice, but it's hunger that separates the average from the elite. It's the person who says, I will not be denied. It's the one who shows up early, stays late, and pushes past the pain when everyone else quits. It's the one who refuses to stay comfortable, who embraces the grind, who runs toward the hard thing, because they know that pressure is the only way diamonds are formed. Don't tell me about your dream. Show me. I'm not impressed by talk. Everybody has a dream until life punches them in the mouth. Everybody wants to be successful until they realize what success demands. You don't get to the top by accident. You don't reach greatness by chance. It takes intentional, consistent, painful effort. That's why most people don't make it, because they're not willing to pay the price. They want the outcome, but they don't want the process. They want the reward, but they won't endure the sacrifice. But the real ones, they live for the process. They find power in the repetition, in the failure, in the dark seasons when no one is cheering and no one is watching. They know that how you do the small things is how you'll do everything. You got to stop waiting. Stop waiting for the motivation. Stop waiting for the money. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. They're never coming. The time is now. You already have everything you need to begin. You have breath in your lungs, strength in your body, and a dream in your heart. That's enough. That's more than enough. Because the truth is, it's not about what you have. It's about what you're willing to do with it. It's about getting up when you don't feel like it. It's about showing up when nobody claps. It's about grinding in silence because you believe so deeply in your future that you don't need validation today. Let me tell you something that changed my life. You don't need permission to be great. You don't need someone else to approve your dream before you go after it. You don't need to fit in when you were born to stand out. That dream you have, that fire inside you, it was put there by design. It's your responsibility to protect it, to feed it, to chase it, because if you don't, no one else will. And if you let it die, if you let the weight of the world smother it, you'll spend the rest of your life wondering what could have been. That's the real pain. Not the pain of discipline, but the pain of regret. So what's it gonna be? Another year of excuses? Another week of procrastination? Another day of watching other people live your dream while you scroll and wish and envy? Or are you ready to fight for it? Because let me tell you, the dream doesn't come easy. It comes after you've been rejected 100 times. It comes after you failed, lost, cried, doubted yourself. It comes after you've sacrificed sleep, comfort, popularity. It comes after you've done the work that no one sees. But if you refuse to quit, if you keep waking up and chasing it, one day you'll look around and realize you built something real. Something lasting, something powerful. You have to become obsessed. Not interested, obsessed. Your dream has to become non-negotiable. You can't dabble in it. You can't half commit. You can't chase it when you feel like it and abandon it when life gets hard. No, it has to become who you are. It has to be the reason you wake up, the reason you fight, the reason you grow. And when obstacles show up and you don't run, you don't fold, you adapt, you ride. You push back because your dream isn't just a desire, it's a duty. Let me ask you something. Who's waiting on you to rise up? Who needs your gift? Who's watching your example? You think this dream is just for you. It's not. It's bigger than you. It's about your legacy. It's about your family. It's about the people you inspire when they see you overcome everything meant to break you. It's about proving that anything is possible when you refuse to settle. That's the kind of life that changes lives. That's the kind of impact that echoes long after you're gone. Ooh. But you can't do that by staying the same. You got to grow. You got to let go of the old version of you, the one that made excuses, that gave up easily, that feared failure. That person can't come with you where you're going. This next level requires a new mindset, new habit, new focus. You can't hang around the same distractions and expect new results. You got to make tough decisions. You got to discipline your emotions. You got to develop laser focus because distraction is the enemy of progress. And when it gets hard, and it will, you got to remember your why. Why did you start? Who are you doing this for? What's the vision you refuse to let die? That why will carry you when your body's tired, when your mind wants to quit, when the world tells you to give up. That why is your fuel. It's your fire. Never forget. Never let anyone talk you out of it. You were created for more. You were designed for greatness, not because you're better than anyone else, but because you're willing to work harder than anyone else. Because you've decided that average is no longer acceptable. Because you know deep down that the life you dream of is possible and you're willing to chase it with everything you've got. So wake up and go after it like your life depends on it. Because it does. Your peace depends on it. Your joy depends on it. Your joy depends on it. You have what it takes. Get on it. You have what it takes. You don't need to wait another minute. You don't need more inspiration. You need more action. You need to show up today and tomorrow and the next day and every day after that with fire in your soul and purpose in your steps. Because the dream isn't going to chase you. The future you want is waiting, but it won't wait forever. So rise up, get hungry, stay focused, Go all in. Wake up and chase your dream. Not one day, not someday, today. Every step, every breath, every choice. Give it everything. That's how dreams are born. That's how legends are made. Wake up and chase your dream. Not later, not next week, not when the conditions are perfect. Right now. Because every second you waste, someone else out there is grinding, someone with less talent, less opportunity, but more hunger. That dream you keep thinking about, the life you envision when nobody's watching, the version of you that exists only in your imagination. It's real. It can happen, but it won't happen without work. You've got to be willing to wake up every day and pursue it like your life depends on it. Because in many ways it does. The quality of your life, your legacy, your peace, your fulfillment, they're all tied to whether or not you're willing to do the work to become who you were meant to be. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. And let me be clear. This isn't about proving anything to the world. This isn't about getting validation from others. This is about you. This is about fulfilling your own potential, about looking in the mirror and knowing that you didn't leave anything on the table, that you gave it everything, that you lived full and died empty. That's what legacy is. That's what purpose feels like. But you've got to protect that dream. You've got to guard it with everything you got, because the world will try to distract you, discourage you, delay you. You'll be tempted to settle, to compromise, to quit. But don't you dare quit. If the vision is real, if the calling is strong, if the dream is burning in your heart, don't stop. Keep going, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, because that's when the breakthrough is closest. That's when most people quit. But you're not most people. You're a fighter, a builder, a dreamer with action. You're someone who has decided that mediocrity is no longer acceptable. That regret is too heavy a burden to carry. That the life you want is worth the pain it takes to build it. And that's what separates the dreamers from the doers, the ones who are willing to pay the price. So wake up with urgency. Wake up with fire. Wake up with clarity. Don't just set goals, set standards. Raise your expectations. Stop negotiating with your excuses. Demand more from yourself. Because the world isn't going to give you what you deserve. It's going to give you what you demand, what you earn, what you chase with every fiber of your being. You have greatness in you. You have a dream worth chasing. But you got to wake up every single day and recommit to the work. Not just when it's easy, not just when you're motivated. Every single day. That's how you win. That's how you change your life. Not by doing what's comfortable, but by doing what's required. So don't wait, don't wish, don't wonder. Just work every hour, every rep, every sacrifice. Make it count. Because you were not born to be average. You were born to be great. And that greatness is waiting on the other side of your grind. Chase your dream and never look back. Wake up and chase your dream. Not because someone told you to, not because the world expects it. Do it because you owe it to yourself. Because deep down, you know you weren't made to just exist. You were made to live fully, purposefully, powerfully. Every single day you wake up, you are given the most priceless gift, time. But what matters most isn't how much time you have. It's what you do with it. And for too many people, that gift is being wasted. Wasted on doubt. Wasted on excuses. Wasted on fear. Wasted waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. And the truth is, life doesn't wait for anyone. It keeps moving whether you're chasing your dream or not. The ones who win in life aren't always the most talented. They're the most committed. They're the ones committed. They're the ones who show up every single day, even when it's hard, even when they're tired, even when they're scared. They show up because the dream is too important to let die. They wake up with fire in their belly and purpose in their heart. They're not driven by applause. They're not fueled by likes or followers. They're motivated by something deeper, something internal, a calling, a conviction, a vision so clear that no failure, no obstacle, no criticism can make them turn around. You see, chasing your dream means doing what others won't. It means rising early when others sleep. It means working in silence while others seek validation. It means sacrificing comfort, entertainment, and temporary pleasure for something that lasts, something that matters. Because the truth is, everything you want is on the other side of effort. There's no elevated success. There are no shortcuts, no handouts. You've got to take the stairs, step by step, breath by breath, with sweat and pain and determination. And don't think for 1 second that it's supposed to be easy. It's not. That's the point. If it were easy, everyone would have what they want. But most people give up the moment it gets uncomfortable. They stop when they hit a wall. They turn around when they get tired. But not you. You've got to decide right here, right now. Now, quitting is not an option. That failure isn't final. That setbacks are setups. That pain is part of the process, not proof that you're on the wrong path. Greatness was never promised without adversity. In fact, adversity builds greatness. Pressure creates power. Struggle sharpens strength. You're not going to feel motivated every day. That's normal. But you have to be disciplined. Discipline is what keeps you going when motivation disappears. Discipline is what gets you out of bed. It's what makes you keep moving even when your emotions tell you to stop. Dreams are built not just in the fire, but in the mundane, in the consistency, in the repetition, in the boring, unsexy daily work that nobody sees. It's what you do when no one's watching that determines what everyone will see. And the dream is not just about you. It's about everyone who's counting on you, your family, your community, the people who look up to you, even if you don't know it yet. Your dream isn't just a selfish goal. It's a calling. It's your way of serving the world, of making your mark, of leaving something behind that matters. You weren't just given life to consume. You were born to create, to build, to inspire, to lead. And the first step to doing that is waking up and going after what sets your soul on fire. But it's not just about chasing, it's about becoming. Because the real reward of the journey isn't the destination. It's who you become on the way there. You become more focused, more resilient, more grateful, more powerful. You learn how to lose and keep going. You learn how to fall and get back up. You learn how to believe in yourself when no one else does. That's what the grind does. It shapes you into someone who can carry the dream once you catch it. You have to be willing to evolve, to grow, to let go of who you used to be so you can step into who you were born to become. You can't carry old mindsets into a new future. You can't stay attached to past habits and expect next level results. Growth demands change. It demands courage. It demands that you step out of your comfort zone and into the known. But that unknown, that's where magic happens. That's where you find out who you really are. You're not here to live on autopilot, to just go through the motions, to coast. You're here to dominate your day, to take responsibility for your life, to stop pointing finger and start taking action. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to hand you your dream. You got to go get it. You got to work for it. You got to decide that your future is worth fighting for. That your peace, your purpose, your legacy is too valuable to be left to chance. Start today, not tomorrow, not next month, not when you will feel ready. You'll never feel 100% ready. Do it scared. Do it tired. Do it unsure. Just do it. Start with what you have, where you are. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Progress beats perfection. Consistency beats intensity. Show up every day, even if it's small steps. Keep showing up. Keep learning. Keep adjusting. Because eventually, small steps will become momentum. And that momentum will carry you places you never thought you could reach. Stop worrying about what people think. Most people are too busy judging themselves to care about you. And the ones who criticize you, they don't pay your bills. They don't walk in your shoes. They don't get a vote. This is your life, your dream, your responsibility. Be proud of your progress, even if no one claps. Be proud of your grind, even if no one sees. Because one day they'll see the results and you'll know that every ounce of effort was worth it. So I'll say it again. Wake up and chase your dream. Not like it's a hobby, not like it's a side project, like it's your mission, like it's your life. Because it is. You only get one shot at this life, one chance to write your story, one opportunity to become who you were meant to be. Don't waste it. Don't wait for permission. Don't settle for safe. Go after it with everything you've got. And when it gets tough, remind yourself why you start. Remind yourself that this is bigger than you. That there are people, there are people out there who need what only you can bring. That your voice, your gifts, your example can be the light in someone else's darkness. Your dream has a purpose. Chase it like the world depends on it, because it does.